Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about the history of Mozambique from its birth to present. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to get more videos like this in the future. Also, remember to write your country's name in the comment section down below, because I have done videos on the histories of so many countries. If you want me to do your country, then write it in the comments down below. Let's start the video without wasting any time. Mozambique is situated in Southeast Africa and is one of the least developed countries in the world, with a population of over 32 million people. It has a coastline of around 2,470 kilometers along the Indian Ocean and borders for countries. Tanzania to the north, Malawi and Zambia to the west, and South Africa to the southwest. Its capital and largest city is Maputo, formerly known as Lourenço Marques. Portuguese is the official language, and the currency is the Mozambican medical. Mozambique is a former Portuguese colony that gained independence in 1975. Despite being rich in natural resources such as coal, natural gas, ruby, and gold, the country faces significant challenges, including poverty, inequality, and inadequate infrastructure. Mozambique's economy has grown rapidly in recent years due to investments in extractive industries, but remains heavily reliant on agriculture and fishing. Now let's start the full history of Mozambique from birth to present. Before the arrival of the Portuguese, the area that is now Mozambique was inhabited by several Bantu-speaking peoples, including the Makadisho, the Changam, the Nguni, and the Sina. These societies were characterized by small-scale agriculture, fishing, and trade networks along the coast. However, from the 15th century onwards, the Portuguese began exploring and conquering the East African coast. They established settlements and trading posts and enslaved many of the local populations. Mozambique, originally called Mogadiscio by the Arabs, became an important center for the slave trade. In the 18th century, Portuguese began to focus more on the interior of their African colonies, leading to the establishment of missions and military posts in present-day Zimbabwe and Zambia. The main objective of the Portuguese was to convert the local populations to Christianity and to control the trade in ivory and gold. They also fought several wars against the indigenous peoples, including the Chongbom and the Gaza. In the 19th century, Portuguese colonial administration in Mozambique was reorganized with the introduction of new penal code and the creation of new administrative divisions. The colony became an important supplier of labor for the growing sugar plantations in South Africa, and the Portuguese began to encourage immigration from other parts of their empire, including Madeira and the Azores. During World War I, Mozambique remained largely unaffected but served as a base for British and Portuguese forces fighting in German East Africa. After the war, the Portuguese government implemented reforms to modernize the colony, including the introduction of a new constitution and the establishment of political parties. However, these reforms did little to address the growing discontent among the African population who faced discrimination and exploitation. In the mid-20th century, Mozambique became a key part of the Portuguese colonial empire, which at one point encompassed territories in Angola, Guinea-Bissau, Cape Verde, São Tomé, and Príncipe, as well as in Asia and Europe. During this time, Mozambique played a significant role in supplying raw materials to the Portuguese industrial centers, while serving as a market for manufactured goods. Despite the economic benefits, the Portuguese government's policy of racial segregation and discrimination led to increasing tensions in the colony. Various political parties and movements emerged demanding independence and self-rule. Notably, the Frente de Libertação de Moçambique, or FRELIMO, was founded in 1962, marking the beginning of a protracted and violent struggle for independence. On September 25, 1975, following years of conflict and negotiations, Mozambique officially gained independence from Portugal. This momentous occasion marked the end of Portugal's colonial rule in Africa and the emergence of Mozambique as a sovereign nation. The newly independent country faced numerous challenges, including a devastated economy, a legacy of racial inequality, and ongoing territorial disputes with neighboring countries. Nevertheless, the Mozambican people, under the leadership of Samora Machel, the first president of Mozambique, were determined to build a new future for their country. They adopted a socialist system and implemented policies aimed at land reform, nationalization of industries, and the promotion of social equality. However, These policies often led to economic inefficiency and widespread corruption. Meanwhile, external conflicts also had an impact on Mozambique. During the 1980s, the country became a battleground for the Cold War rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union. Mozambique received support from the Soviet Union and its allies, while neighboring South Africa, backed by the United States and some Western nations, saw Mozambique as a threat due to its support for anti-apartheid movements. Tensions escalated when insurgents from the region's civil war fled into Mozambique, prompting retaliatory attacks by the Mozambican military. This led to the destabilization of the region and caused significant human suffering. In 1992, the General Peace Agreement was signed, officially ending the country's protracted civil war. This historic accord paved the way for a new era of peace and stability in Mozambique. The agreement provided for a ceasefire, the integration of former combatants into the national army, and the establishment of a transitional government. Under the leadership of President Joaquim Chissano, Mozambique embarked on a path of democratization and economic liberalization. The country adopted a multi-party system, allowing for greater political participation and the formation of opposition parties. Furthermore, Mozambique's economy was opened up to foreign investment and trade, leading to significant growth in various sectors. In 2004, Mozambique experienced another pivotal moment, when it was struck by one of the worst natural disasters in its history. Tropical Cyclone Jaffa, which made landfall near the capital city of Maputo, caused widespread devastation, displacing hundreds of thousands of people and causing extensive damage to infrastructure. The Mozambican government, with the support of international aid organizations, launched a massive relief and reconstruction effort to assist those affected by the cyclone. In the aftermath, Mozambique focused on improving its disaster preparedness and response mechanisms to better protect its citizens against future natural disasters. In recent years, Mozambique has continued to face challenges related to its history, including the legacy of colonialism, the aftermath of the Civil War, and recurrent natural disasters. However, the country has made significant progress in areas such as education, healthcare, and poverty reduction. Mozambique has also taken steps to promote gender equality and empower women. Despite these challenges and setbacks, Mozambique has shown resilience and a determination to forge a better future for its people. The country's geographic location on the eastern coast of Africa has positioned it as a potential hub for trade and investment. With its vast coastline and access to deep-water ports, Mozambique has the potential to become a major player in maritime transport and trade. The discovery of substantial natural gas reserves off its coast has also attracted significant foreign investment and has the potential to transform the country's economy. Moreover, Mozambique's rich biodiversity and abundant natural resources, including its diverse wildlife and mineral deposits, offer opportunities for sustainable development through ecotourism and responsible resource management. With its strategic location, natural resources, and growing economy, Mozambique has the potential to play an increasingly important role in regional and international affairs. As the country continues to develop and engage with the global community, it will be crucial for Mozambique to leverage its assets, address its challenges, and uphold the values of peace, stability, and sustainable development. That's all for today's video. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about Mozambique. And if you like this video, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you do not miss out on any of our awesome videos. We will catch you guys next time. Till then, stay tuned.